Hello, can anyone hear me?
Loud and clear.
Hello, can anyone hear me?
Yes,
Yes, I can hear you. Francis, I can hear you.
Yes, I can hear you.
yes, we can hear from here.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Francis, can you hear me?
Okay, cool.
Good.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you to today's CPD. Today we have a CPD from colleagues from Supermap. And before I introduce them, I would like to say that if you are joining and you don't have, let's say you are in a noisy place, please mute your microphone when you join the meeting. Also, if there is anything shared or at any point in time you need some information, you can put that information in the comment section. If it's something that we need to prompt the speaker, we will do that. If it's also something that we can handle it behind the scenes, we can also do that for you. We should minimize as much as possible the interruptions during the section. Today, our section would be on Geo-Intelligence, empowering sustainable development in Ghana. And like I said earlier on, it would be given to us, it would be shared with us by the team from Supermap. Before we start, I would give a brief introduction about GGS for the sake of those who probably come into the CPD for the first time. Okay, so just give me a second to share my screen. I hope you can see my screen.
Yes.
All right, so I'll just give you a little brief about us. It will talk about the membership, how you can be a member in case you plan to join us, and then the benefits you get as you become a member, and also some projects or programs that we've already done within the past few years. So GGS originally was established in June 2022, but officially it was launched in October 2022. The vision is to see the advancement and practice, utilization and dissemination of all aspects of the geospatial science and its application in Ghana. Our mission is to represent the geospatial community in Ghana to promote and protect the interests of its members on all forums and institutions. Leadership, excellence, and integrity are our core values that we hold. If you like to become a member of the GGS, there are some procedures to follow. first you will need to apply, and when you apply, there would be a period of time to wait for uh, preparing yourself and to start to write what we call the examination. It's more of exam of ethics. So you write the examination and go through an interview. The examination would be on ethics. The interview would be on your contributions. So projects that you've done uh, within the geospatial industry. And then after your examination, you'll finally be inducted as a member of GGS, and then you can enjoy the benefits that comes with it. So the process is quite simple. First, if you have plans to join, then first you have to submit an application, and then I'll explain to you how long you will stay this probation period. GGS also has student chapters, and we are still launching them. You would find a student chapter in the Simon Dindon Dombo University of Business and Integrated Development Studies. And we're also going to launch student chapters in UMass, KNUST, University of Energy and Resource, Whole Technical University, University of Ghana, and then University of Cape Coast. If you belong to any of these universities and you would like to be part of the student chapters, reach out in the comment section, and someone would reach out to you to explain to you how you can be part of this student chapters. We have clubs which we call the special thinking clubs. The special thinking clubs currently also loading. We have one launch in Unique Success Academy, and we are hoping to launch 6 more special thinking clubs. So in case you are not a student of any of the universities I mentioned, you belong to some other university which is not yet in the list, but you want to be part of these clubs, you can join the clubs. If you have enough time, or if you are more enthusiastic and you want to join both the club and the chapter, you are also welcome to do so. I did mention that when you apply, there is a period to wait. So if you have a PhD, you will wait for a period of 6 months before you can write your exams and you can become a professional member. If you have a master's, you wait for a period of about 1 year. If you have a bachelor's, both BSc or BA, you wait for average 2 years. And then if you hold an HND, you wait also for 2 years. If you hold diploma or certificates, you also wait for 2 years. Depending on your certificates of entry into the society, you would be given different titles. So these titles are what we have here. So diploma and certificate, you would be recognized in the society as a technician member. So diploma will be a technician member 1, certificate will be a technician member 2. If you have an HND, you would be a technician member, so you have the MTech GS title. And then if you have a degree, which is a bachelor's or BSc, you would have a professional member, which is the MGS. If you have an MSc or if you have a master's, you would be given the title of professional member, but you have the subscript of you have a preface of MGs. And then if you are also a PhD, you also have the preface of MGs. The special club volunteer, I mean, we have different categories, and one of them is a special club volunteer. You would within this, you get people who volunteer to mentor and then to direct you in making decisions in your career within the geospatial industry. And basically, if you are in high school, or if you are in basic school and you are still interested in geospatial concept, you can hop on to the spatial clubs, and then you can have the benefit that comes with it. If you are a student member, you belong to a university, or you belong to any of the student chapters, a student member, you would have you can pursue your geospatial related program within the within the society. Also, professional members, That's basically individuals who are practicing in any field within the geospatial industry. And you should be able to prove that you have the certificate or you have the qualification to be part of to be recognized as a professional member. For corporate and institutional members, it's basically for organizations and institutions, whether private or public, who want to enter into an affiliation with us, and then they can also have uh, either parts or the whole of their job, their focus of their job being on geospatial industry. We also have the affiliate honorary. The affiliate honorary is basically for persons who are pushing for the growth of the industry. They might not necessarily have to be members of the geospatial society, but then they would be. So this is honorary. It would be given to them based on a recognition that we have for their work of pushing the objectives of the Geospatial Society. We also have honorary fellow member, which is strictly based on the acknowledgement of the achievement or the service someone has done within the profession. And this is only applicable to people who are members only. So I guess we all know that we all have everyone has a role and everyone has a category to belong to. If you are planning of joining the Ghana Geospatial Society, these are some of the things that we'll be happy that you get to know of. Now, what is the benefit of joining? You get the benefit of getting some job opportunities because of the network. It's a large network, and when people are looking to employ, they first of all recognize it as a place where they can easily get the necessary skill set. So if you belong to such groups, you would get the opportunity to be able to see some of these jobs earlier. And sometimes the time of application matters. You also get the opportunity to also get scholarship. It could be scholarship coming from someone within the society who has a project and looking for people to employ, or it could be scholarship that someone's affiliated organization gets to provide. So this is like a first-hand information. You get to have people like we showed in the earlier on. You get to have people who would give you career counseling, making decisions on where you want to uh, focus on. It's a big area, and if you are still looking for the path to toe, then it would be important that as part of the of your membership, you would enjoy the counseling of people who have already made the mistakes that you are yet to make, and they can guide you alongside. You get mentorship, and also some people give you exposure because of where they are already. You get to have this on parallel network where you can benefit from. I think you would be able to leverage on that network for anything that you can think of. The possibility is limited to your imagination. We also get opportunities through research. You get to have colleagues to write proposals with. You get to have colleagues who are writing proposals and looking for partners, or you also get to work on some research that are interesting, that may be interesting to you. If you're a student, you are looking for industrial attachment, there are a lot of people within the society who already are in a position to help you either do attachment directly with them or recommend you to someone else. And then there are also different um, training programs that you benefit from aside this public one that you're going to experience today. There are also other training programs that you benefit from just because you're a member of the society. We have a partnership currently with the Ghana Military Engineering Training School and then the Ghana Water Company. We do have the 4 working groups. If you become a member, we do have 4 working groups that you would have to choose to belong to. You have the Geo Health and Sciences, you have the Geo Environment and Disaster, we have the Geo Infrastructure and Engineering, and then the Geo-Intelligence and Technology. So you become a member, you choose which of them it's the area that you are interested in. We do have a couple of sponsors currently. These are our sponsors, and we'd like to say thank you to our sponsors for the efforts they've been making to ensure that the society stays relevant and our activities are always delivered as planned. And this is just a little bit introduction to give you an idea in case some of you are wondering, if you are joining for the first time, wondering how do you become a member. This is just to give you a short idea about what you can do to become a member. But the main discussion for today is not to talk about the Ghana Geospatial Society, but like I said, just to give you a brief idea, we would have a team from Supermaps, and they would discuss with us a couple of things. We have about 4 people to talk to us. I'm going to mention in order that I have. You can, Hedy, you can feel free if there has been any change in the arrangement of who speak first. That's fine. But we would first hear from Hedy, who will speak to us about the introduction to Supermap Company, and then we would also get to hear from Cindy Shen, who would also a senior solution manager, who would also provide us about the overview of the Supermap platform architecture. And then we would also get insight from the GIS application in the government sector, which will be given to us by UD, also a senior solutions manager. And then we would have Jeffrey Zhang, who would also discuss with us about the GIS application in the enterprise sector. And as they give their presentation, like I said, if you have a question, kindly put it in the comment section, and then they will take this. I think it will be good if we all put the questions together, so that at the end of the last presenter, we would ask the question, and whoever that question applies to would respond to it. That could save us time and then the interruption. Thank you very much. And now I hand it over to Hedy Wang.
Hello everyone, could you see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Hedy, in case you are speaking, we cannot hear you. So if you are not speaking, that's fine. But in case you are
Can you
speaking, we
hear my
cannot hear you.
voice?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, we can hear your voice.
Okay, so can you see my screen?
Yes.
We can see.
Okay, let's start. Sorry for I can't open my camera because there are something wrong with my camera, but I believe I can do a brief introduction to Supermap. So let's begin. Good evening, everyone. I'm Hedy. I'm African Market Manager of Supermap. It's my honor to introduce Supermap. Supermap is a leader in GIS industrial from China with 28 years of experience. Our mission is light up every corner of the world with geospatial intelligence. And Supermap was founded in 1997.
I still cannot hear Hedy. If anyone is hearing,
Yes,
just gives
I
me
can
a
hear.
thumbs up, and then I know it's coming from you.
Actually, we can hear from outside.
Oh, we can hear from him.
All right, so let's go on. Supermap was founded in 1997. In 2009, it became the first listed GIS company in China. Till now, we become the second largest GIS software company in the world and the largest in Asia. Every year, we invest over 300 million yuan in research and development costs. We have over 3,000 colleagues distributed globally, and our users come from over 100 countries. Besides, we own 3,000 developed partners. Our resident employers distribute in 115 cities in China, cover 40% of cities. And we already have permanent employers in nearly 20 countries overseas. such as American countries, Colombia, Mexico, Chile, European and Africa countries, Nigeria, Benin, Ghana, Kenya, Zambia, and so on. Asia and Australia countries, Japan, Philippines, Malaysia, Thailand, and so on. So our user cases are widely spread both in China and internationally. In China, we provide government departments with information service, such as survey and mapping, land management, spatial planning, and smart cities. Overseas, for example, like big-scale mapping in Nigeria, 3D underground pipeline management system in Germany, smart city management in France, 3D cadastral management in Turkey and Thailand, railway GIS in Japan. So that's a brief introduction of SuperMap. Next, I will invite my colleague Cindy to do a detailed introduce. Thank you. Yes,
Okay.
Cindy.
Okay, thank you, Handy. And let me share my screen. Okay, please let me know if you can see my screen and hear my sounds clearly.
Yes, we can
Yes,
see
please.
you.
Okay, thank you. I'm sorry for my camera. Because my laptop doesn't have a camera, so I cannot open my camera. Then I'm so thanks for everyone to listen to my presentation, and also for the invitation to introduce our SuperMap technology and products. I'm Cindy Chen from SuperMap, and I am a senior solution manager. Today, I will introduce our SuperMap technology and the products that SuperMap provides. This is, sorry. Let me hide this one first. Okay. This is our SuperMap GIS technology system. Here we list some mainly technologies of our SuperMap GIS. This one just some important technology, but not all technology that we have. We have the cross-platform GIS, which means all of our products can run on different platforms, on different operating systems. And we also have the distributed GIS technology. With this technology, we can run and operate big data. And also we have geospatial AI technology. With this technology, we can using the AI technologies to analyze the video, extract features from remote sensing images, and so on. And I will introduce next. And also we have the big data GIS. We can show the big data, and also we have the new RS software to generate DOM data directly with our RS software. And also we have the 3D GIS. Okay. Then I will introduce with this GIS technology, what can we do? We divide our capabilities into 4 parts, and we name the parts pyramid of geographic wisdom. And we can see the complexity from the bottom to the top are higher and higher. The geo visualization is low, and the geo control is high. And also the measure is from the top to the bottom, also is from low to high. Okay, next I will introduce our geo-visualization abilities. This is the real-time location of global shapes. We can see where is the real-time location of the global shapes. And also we can show the traffic conditions during the rush hour with the fantastic effects. And also we can show where the taxi passengers get off in the morning rush hour. And also with our 3D 3D GIS technologies, we can integrate BIM data and SketchUp models and beautify them. And also we can display the air pollution where the air pollution is most serious, and when we can dissipate. And also we can show the exploration of the geological body, so we can clearly see the different materials of each layer in the geological body. Okay, after I introduce the geo-visualization of our supermap technology, next, with the geo-visualization technology, we can help to make some geo decisions. Next, I will show how. We know that the core of geographical decision is decision making is the spatial analysis. So I will show some analysis that supermap can provide. This is a dashboard to show the traffic jam, and we can see the bright area means the terrible traffic. The more terrible the traffic is. And also we can perform the sunshine analysis based on the voxel grid data. And also we can analyze and visualize the global wind field. Okay, and also we can display the wind power instantly. And we also can simulate the flood to help the government to control the flood. Okay, and also with our 3D analysis ability, we can perform the viewshed analysis. This is the observed points, and we can perform the from this observed points where we can see. We also can perform a dynamic viewshed analysis. Because this one we can see it is the observed point is static, but this one the observed points are dynamic. Okay, and also we perform a lot of diverse and professional 3D analysis operators. For example, red line detection and slope and aspect analysis, on the ground building region analysis, and so on. Okay, I just introduced the 3D technology, and also with Geo AI technology, we also can do a lot of things. For example, we can extract the trees from the remote sensing image or from the UV images, and then we can detect the sick trees from the result. Okay, these are sick trees. And also with our AI technology, we can detect all the airplanes from the image, and also we can extract roads from image data. And also we can extract buildings from the image data and the solar panel data from the image. Okay, and also with our RS software, we can automatically repair the water errors for DSM and DM data. And also we can identify the clouds from the remote sensing images and then generate the cloudless image. Okay, and also with our AI technologies, we can do some video GIS analysis. This is a video that we can detect the vehicles from our videos. The video can be the local videos, and also it can be streaming videos. Okay, and also we can detect if the car occupies the bus lane, or the, for example, in this video, the red area, the roads just for buses, the public buses, and if the personal cars enter into this codes, it will alert. Enter into these roads, it will alert. And also we can identify the license plate. And we also can access the UAV real-time videos to do some analysis. For example, in this video, we just identify the damaged roads and give us the results. Okay. After we did the geo decision, based on the decision, we can do some geo design. For example, we can use our software to modeling 3D data. Like this one. And we also can show the construction process. And we can simulate and monitoring the whole engineering construction. We can show the bridge. Show the design of the bridge. And it also can integrate the terrain data to show the to simulate the real scene effect. Okay, and this is the 3D modeling in urban design. We can add the water effects, the static, the realistic water effects, and also we can add trees on our 3D data. And we also can add cars. Okay. And we also can remove the data from the, we can check the underground pipelines in our 3D scene. And also we can use our mobile device to display the buildings, the constructing buildings with the AR technology and together with the BIM data. And we can inspect the underground pipeline to detect where is the broken pipeline, where is the burst points, and so on. Okay, and also we combined with the game engine to make our 3D scene more beautiful. And this is the effect. We beautify the 3D geographic data, and we except for beautify apart from the beautification of 3D data, we also can connect other data into our platform. And this is a night effect with our game engine technologies. We can see it is like a copy of our real world. Okay, and after we do the geo design, we can help to do the geo control. This is a dashboard, command center of smart city. We can integrate the population, area of region, and the completion rate, and so on. We can integrate a lot of information into the same dashboard and show the show the attributes of each building or even each house. Okay, and this is automatic control of urban infrastructure. We can clearly see the infrastructure of urban area. Okay, and also we can use the drone. We can set the drone flying routes and let our drone to fly according to the allowed routes that we set. We call it automatic flight control, and we also can access the real-time data from the drones. Okay. Auto control this. Okay, quite. Okay, after I introduce all of the most of the technologies that we have, next I will introduce what, based on the technologies, what we can provide. This is the whole industry of GIS. Whole diagram of GIS industry. For spatial, we can access spatial data from GIS, remote sensing, surveying data, spatial big data, and design data, and so on. We can access this kind of data into our GIS platform software, and then after we integrate and process this data, we can do a support for our application solutions, include natural resources, smart market management, and so on. And my colleagues Yudi and Jeffrey will introduce this part, and I will introduce the GIS platform software that we provide. This is our product families. We provide cloud GIS server, including SuperMap iServer, iPortal, iManager, and so on. And also we provide a lot of products for desktop side, and also for Edge GIS server, and also for our terminal for mobile side. And if the products are not satisfied, we also provide the components, and users can customize their own products and platforms. Okay, next I will introduce our a very important application named iDesktop X. It is a full-featured customizable cross-platform desktop GIS software, which means we can run our iDesktop X on both Windows and Linux system. Okay, and also we provide a lot of processing and spatial analysis tools here. And also, we can use our desktop X to generate beautiful maps to do the cartography. And we can we can create the 3D scene and display the beautiful scene data. Okay, this is a video. We use our product to generate 3D modeling quickly. We provide the cadastral 2D data, and then we can set the height, and then our software will extrude the data directly to generate the 3D models. And then after we setting the textures for the data, then we can see the buildings, just like the buildings in our real life. Okay, and also we have the AI technologies. With the technology, we can automatically create LOD2 data based on our oblique photograph data. And this is the video is representation of 3D 3D models, and we can see the data is very true, just like the real buildings. And also we can create roads. Okay, and also our desktop X can connect shapefile data, MDB data, SQL Server, PostgreSQL, and Oracle, and so on, and into our file database or database-based data source. Okay, this is a minute. We also provide the geo-processing automation tools. With these tools, we only need to click once to perform very complicated tasks. And also, we provide the machine learning technology. With these technologies, we can monitor the changes of lands. If the predefined features are not satisfied, we also allowed to customize your own features with our Python ability. Okay, after I introduced our desktop X, which is a software for desktop side, I will introduce our another one very important software, SuperMap iServer. This is a spatial server software. And we also provide a lot of features in SuperMap iServer. And we support certified by OGC standard. And we can seamlessly aggregate multi-source services from not only from E3 Beammaps, but also from other like Geo package, Baidu, to our SuperMap iServer, SuperMap REST data services, REST map services, and the OGC standard services. And we also provide more than 1,000 predefined operators in the geo-processing automation tools to help us to publish services. Okay, and this is a video that we use SuperMap iServer to publish a 2D web service. After we publish the service, we can access our data through the browser. Okay, and also we can publish 3D services, and then we can access our 3D data through the browser. Okay, after we introduce the SuperMap server, next I will introduce another very important cloud GIS server product, SuperMap iPortal. It is a portal software that enables organizations to integrate, search, share, and manage geospatial resources effectively. This is a dashboard that our SuperMap iPortal provide. SuperMap iPortal support the homepage customization and resource management. We can use iPortal to manage all our our data, our maps, and our services that are published with the SuperMap iServer. Okay, we also can do the data insight. We provide a web app named Data Insight, and we can use the Data Insight to do a lot of analysis based on our online data. And also we provide the map dashboard, then we can generate the map dashboard or data information in the same window. Then in that case, we can check our information very convenient. Okay, and also we can integrate the land change data. Then we can use the dashboard to show the changes in our land. Okay, this is a traffic monitoring dashboard. Okay, if our predefined, if our iPortal is not satisfied, and you can use our open source development platform SDK, SuperMap iClient, to customize your own online platform. And also this one, SuperMap iClient, this one for 2D map. And also we provide the SuperMap iClient 3D to developer 3D platform. Okay, and also we provide the SuperMap objects. With the SuperMap objects, we can develop the application for desktop side or for the server side. And also we can use the SuperMap Hi-Fi 3D SDKs to develop the cool effect 3D platforms. Besides, for mobile side, we provide the mobile GIS SDK, SuperMap iMobile. And with the SuperMap iMobile SDKs, you can develop your own mobile app. Okay, and this is the ability that our SuperMap iMobile provide. We can use the AR technology to mirror the heights of our buildings, the areas, and the volume of objects. And also it can show the length of each border. And also we can use the AI analysis ability to detect the what the feature is. For example, this is a laptop and this is a keyboard. It can identify automatically. And also it can identify the plant. Okay, and also it can detect the vehicles, and it also can detect the illegal actions, for example, illegal parking, and it also can record the illegal actions. Okay, now I will show our desktop. Okay, this is our SuperMap iDesktop X. This is the now I just open a map that we created using our iDesktop X. And here we can see we manage data in the workspace manager. And based on this data, this vector data, and we generate this beautiful map. And this is the ribbon area. All features, most of all features are integrated in the ribbon area. Okay, we provide bound analysis tools such as vector analysis, facility network analysis, and REST analysis, and so on. And also we provide a series. This is the map window. And also we provide a series of thematic maps to express different phenomena. Okay, and this is a 2D map. We can zoom in, zoom out to generate maps in different scales, and also we can decorate our maps. Like this one, we can add the legends, we can add the map scales, we can add the index of maps and the compass and some informations, coordinates informations, and also we can output the layouts and the maps resulting in PDF files. And then this is the resulting files, and then we can print out these maps. Okay, and this is the 2D map, and then now I will show you the 3D scene. This is the 3D scene. We can say in this 3D scene, we can see the tall buildings, not in 2D. They are in 3D. And we can see the heads. And also we can add the 2D data. We can add the vector data into the 3D scene. And then we can set the symbols. Now we can see the water are not static. It flows. This is our 3D scene, just to make a copy of our real world. And then we can publish our 2D data and 2D map and a 3D scene as services, and then we can access them through the browser. This is the 2D map I just showed, and this is the 3D scene. And we can see we can access them from the browser just through a URL address. Okay, this is a demonstration about our two important products, SuperMap iDesktop X and the SuperMap iServer. Okay, and thank you for your listening. Next, let's invite my colleague Yudi to introduce our application solutions. Thank you for your time.
Okay. Okay, can you hear me? Sorry. Thank you, Cindy. Little bit, a second. 现在共享了吗？这块是吗？这个，这个，这个啊。Okay. Good evening, everyone. My name is Yodi. Just now my colleague Cindy introduced the Jen. Okay.
Good
Can you hear me?
evening.
My name is Yudi. You can also call me Yodi. Okay. Just now my colleague Cindy introduced the JS Tor knowledge and our products. Please allow me to continue introduce the industry applications of JS in the government department. So our topic is JS application is in public sector governance. This presentation has 4 parts. The first is the background and challenges, and the second is spatial temporal foundation. The third is the core applications practices, and the fourth is the global vision and international stories. So let's begin with the challenges the government are facing today. Many countries are facing similar challenges, like many governments still relies on outdated base maps, and in land management, unclear boundaries create disputes. In natural resource, illegal mining, deforestation, and pollution are difficult to monitor. In cities, the rapid urban growth often exceeds the planning capability. So GIS as an answer, it can provide the spatial visualization and the real-time monitoring, the cross-domain integration, and the evidence-based on decisions. That's why GIS has become a core digital governance tool. Also, China's GIS development followed a clear path. What's wrong? Okay, from the paper maps to the digital GIS database, and then the 3D city modeling, and now AI and digital twin governance. 3 lessons are valuable for developing countries. First is build the foundation. The second is the standardize before digitizing, and let the business needs drive the technology adoption. So This experience is highly replicable. China's governance model has 4 layers. The first layer is the data layer. We integrate the surveying, the mapping, and remote sensing, and other business data. And the second is the data governance layer. It integrates the thematic data set. And the third is the unified platform, like the national spatial data infrastructure and the data sharing. The fourth is the core application, such as the planning, the cadastral, the permit, the supervision, the address, and the geological disaster, and so on. So this shows the successful GIS is not only a software, but a national data ecosystem. Now let's discuss the digital foundation behind our applications. Every GIS system starts with an accurate base map. We utilize the large-scale base map production, such as the urban 1 to 2,000 and the 1 to 5,000 in non-urban areas. The map provides the captures the buildings and the public facilities, the roads, the railways, the bridges, and other things. And with modern mobile surveying and automated production, the mapping becomes faster and the cost decreases. 3D city models can be generated rapidly. Without this foundation, the later applications become difficult. So AI now helps automatically extract buildings from high-resolution imagery. Instead of manual digitizing, the government can update urban footprint quickly and regularly. This is highly useful for the property taxation, the urban expansion monitoring, the informal settlement detection. This 3D model is for Nigeria OS Gulf. We spent a few hours to finish a building with a 20 square kilometers area. Modern governance needs the unified data governance. This platform supports the spatial and non-spatial data management, the drag and drop analytics, and the API integration, the shared reuse across departments. The value is clear. One dataset can serve many agencies, reducing duplication costs. In this video, we can see we can finish the data collection, the data clearing, and the data processing. And last, we provide the dashboards. We can use the components like the charts, like the data source and the 3D model to build a dashboard quickly. This is an example. Let me show it. You can choose a different style to build a dashboard quickly. This is a chart. This is the effect of the dashboard. Okay. Also, a national spatial temporal database combines the satellite imagery, the base maps, the DM terrain, and the city 3 models. This creates one unified 3D spatial framework. The benefit includes the batch planning, the batch supervision, the batch interagency collaboration. Beyond maps, the government can integrate thematic layers such as the rainfall, the soil, the population, the agriculture boundaries, and the terrain zoning. This both cross-sectors planning and national policy decisions. So the SDM means the National Spatial Data Infrastructure. It provides unified geo-portal, data exchange services, the Spatial Resource Center, and the public information services. Its values reduce the repeated data collection and improve land governance, enable digital government, and for many countries, SDI is the first strategic step. Now let's look at the practical applications. The first is the national spatial planning implementation and monitoring. The GIS enables planning, implementation, and monitoring, and authorities can manage the land use plans, the permit approvals, and the compliance checks, ecological protection zones, and its benefit is clearly. It includes the fast approvals, the fewer conflicts, and the smart urban growth. Integrates the cadastral system, combines the parcel maps, the ownership records, the title certificates. Its build units and benefits includes the secure land ownership, the reduced disputes, the increased tax revenue, and speed up the registration. This is highly relevant for many African countries. The third application is the building permit approved management. The 3D GIS improves the construction permit review. And instead of checking drawing manually, and authorities can automatically verify the building's height, the floor area ratio, the underground space, and regional indicators. This greatly improves efficiency and transparency. The fourth application is it's a high frequency monitoring system, and we use the satellites, the UAVs, and the AI. We can detect illegal land use, the construction, logging, and mining in near real time, reducing response times from months to days. For Ghana, illegal mining and forest protection are especially relevant opportunities. The value here is standardization. Automated recognition eliminates human bias and provides the full process traceability for law enforcement. And we also provide the nationwide real-time mining visibility. This protects the natural resources, increases revenue, and restores the public trust through the transparent enforcement. For forestry, AI change detecting helps detect illegal logging early. This was not only conservation, but also climate finance and carbon goals. We provide the UAV aerial photograph, the video surveillance, and the manual patrol inspection, and the geofence. A national address platform standardized all addresses. Different agencies have maintain a separate address system, but GIS can unify the address codes and the coordinates, the validate rules, the geocoding services. And its benefits include the better emergency response, the better citizen service delivery, and the stronger digital governance integration. The sixth application is the GIS empowers the community population management. And we know GIS can link the people, the housing, the address, and video on one map. This enables map households and residential accurately, and community management, the service planning, and the risk monitoring. It's also better allocation of school and clinics. Agriculture GIS helps governments know where farmland is, what crops are planted, the productivity trends, the climate risks, and its benefits includes the food security planning, the better subsidies, and the smart agricultural policies. The GIS is powerful for water management. It includes the river basin management, the water supply networks, and the flood control, the shoreline supervision. The benefits includes the better water security, cleaner water sources, and climate resilience, and highly relevant for urban utilities. The next application is the AI-driven digital twin marine platform. The platform use the high performance rendering and to simulate the ocean currents and support the marine governance. It includes the ocean current monitoring, the oil spill simulation, and the coral protection, the illegal vessel detection. The application terms is the 3D geological disaster risk early warning. The GS also supports the disaster management. It provides the landslide risk warning, weather risk analysis, the monitoring hazard points, and emergency dispatch. This improves national resiliences. At last, we got some remarkable achievements of China's experience, such as the spatial planning approves at the 50% faster, and the land registration efficiency improves by over 17%. Illegal land detections reduced from 3 months to 7 days, and the illegal mining significantly reduced about 30%. Totally, GIS creates the measurable ROI. So at last, let's look at international successful stories. The first is the smart city planning platform insights from Talent. The Talent uses GIS transform the fragmented planning into the integrated decision making. We collect all project documents and GIS from the public administrative. It covers urban planning, infrastructure, water resource, and other key data for project analysis and tracking. We organize all information into the database with clear data layers. And for 2D, we provide the 2D analysis abilities and 3D spatial analysis. It helps the authorities assess a risk accurately and make prevention plans and provide timely support to citizens. So this is a video. We can change different layers to display on the map and 2D and 3D effects. So the next case is the 3D cadastral platform of the Talent Ministry of Interior. The MOI uses the 3D cadastral system to manage complex property models efficiently. This project leverages the SuperMap ecosystem to transform from hundreds of apartment floor plans into a unified 3D BIM and GIS platform, streamlining the process from the digital reconstruction and spatial matching to multi-terminal, like the mobile terminal and the PC terminal. It's deployment for similar model visualization and attribute query and the located rapidly, quickly, and secure users management. So the third story is the Mexico users use the GIS for tax and cadastral management. The dashboard clearly shows the land taxation performance. The platform integrates multi-source spatial data, including the oblique photography, and also photos and the satellite imagery. It also conducts the BI analysis on existing data and displays the city's local tax collection status through the visual dashboard. The last story is the Malaysia, the National Address Management System (POC). It's a national unified system. The system provides a unique address and provides standardized address data and a better public service location intelligence. We're supposed to choose the CSV to to upload to the system, and it quickly to analyze the sender address, and it is supposed to choose different types, like the community, the school, or the market. We can see the effect. By standardizing the address management and creating a closed loop emergency response system, we can, let me drop it. We can see we combine the 2D and 3D models to display the different buildings, the different block, different units, or different room. We can see the detailed information. So it can quickly locate the right location. This is effect. At last, we provide the dashboard for the leaders or for the boss. We can see the blocks information. It's for different floors. At last, we provide the dashboard. Sorry. We can statistics the total data address and the total structure address into different time or different districts. So the system significantly enhanced the urban governance precision and the resource dispatch efficiency, and facilitates a comprehensive digital transformation from data management to evidence-based decision making. So finally, please allow me to summarize. The GIS is no longer optional. It's becoming a core infrastructure for modern governance, from land, planning, water, mining, forestry to citizen services. And the GIS creates the smart, the faster, and more transparent government. So thank you for your attention, and I look forward to discuss the opportunities in Ghana. Thank you all. 好，等一下。
Okay, thank you, Yodi. So now it's my turn. I will share my screen. Okay. 有声吗？ Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, perfect. All right, so yeah, I'll open my camera to just say hello to everybody. So good afternoon and good morning, everyone. My name is Jeffrey Zhang from Supermap. So before my presentation, I would like to just introduce myself. So my education background is geography information science, and also I'm a certificate engineer of survey and mapping. And also here I post my email address and also my phone number here. You can feel free to contact me. So yeah. And one more page about my hobby. I know you guys are more like football, much more people. So I just put my hobby here. So I'm also a referee in the weekends. I also join to judge some match. Here's some screenshot, some picture for my judgment in the weekend, the match. So now I will just start my part. So yeah, in case the internet, so I will just close my camera, okay? All right, so now I will start. So for my session, I will mainly talk about the enterprise application. So I put the title in geospatial technology empowering enterprise management. All right, so I will have 4 topics. So the first topic, we will talk about smart park. Then we go to port digital twin, how we manage the ports. Then we also have a smart airport. Then the last part will be energy management. We will go through some content about the energy management, about the oil management, and also some gas management. Okay, so the first part will be smart park. For smart park, because this time the time is tight, so I will not put too much about the architecture charts, some sentences, some description. I will mainly put more videos and some dynamic content here. So first of all, I would like to show you these cases because this project actually is very famous and also is one of our typical cases of SuperMap. So you can see actually in this project, we do have 4 modules inside. So you can easily see we have a 3D remaining of the Minzhu Bay. So actually this area is about how we manage this specific or development area for this new city. And then we also have a smart transportation management module, and also some security management, which you can see you will see we involved some camera here. Then we also have a underground facility management. So I'll go through each topic. So and also here I picked some video of this project. So you will see by using this timeline, we can easily to see the development for the whole Minzhu Bay area. So that means by using the GIS or 3D system, you can easily to reflect all the changes for the city. Then also we have we call it smart pipeline or the underground facility management. You can easily to get a section of all the facilities, all the 3D models to show. Even you could connect some IoT sensor to connect to see the real-time status of all the facilities. Then we can also have a smart transportation management system, which we could connect all the camera you see, and also the street light, even some cars to show the real-time location of the car, to show also the heat point area of the car, and also to show the original start point to the destination. So this is like a whole video. We did some because the original project is in China, so it's totally the system in Chinese. But we did some translation or modification. So this one can let you easily to see what the system have. So you could see by using this system, we can easily to show the location of this whole Minzhu Bay, right? So we could also have a location for the different district of this whole project. Then yeah, we can also show the railway here to show the different area here. Then we could also see the roads name, all the related facilities, roads, and all the other equipments. Okay, and this is to show one of the a commercial area. Then we can also switch to the night view to see. This one we have already checked. So we go through. Then we could also see the underground facilities here. You see we have all the underground pipelines. So you could easily to see all the status. You check out all the equipments. Okay, so this is a whole view for the Minzhu Bay Smart Park project. Then we also have some cases and abilities about the single building inside this park. So we call this smart building. Yeah, for the smart building, we do have a lot of project in China, and so I have to say sorry for the whole interface, but I will try my best to explain to you. So this is a whole, it's like a whole management system for some government issue. So the public people can access the system to see all the arrangement for government, and also you could see the status or all the statistic for this government issue process hall. You could see the different arrangement for the area. Then we could also have a different floor map to see the indoor. So this is a very typical cases to show the single building, how the inside structure works. Okay, so then the system, after we do the deployment, you see you have a very large screen here. So you can have a different window to load all the cameras, the 3D view inside, and then some videos, okay? This is some capabilities and some functions which the system could provide. You can see we have a equipment management, we have a real-time monitoring of the elevator, we have a camera connections, we have all the facilities connection, the AC system, we have all the equipments operation management system. Then we also another important part is about the security. So based on all the real-time video, so we also put the 3D point inside the model. So when you click that point, for example, you see, when you click here or just pick from here, then the system can easily connect it to the corresponding video, which you can easily to show where the camera it is. Okay, so that is about the smart building. And then the second part, I would like to share you about how we manage the port. So we call the digital twin of the port. For this topic, I will have several sessions want to show you. The first part, because for all the system, you have to have a base map or a base layer to visualize all of your facilities. So you see, we highlight the first part. So we'll start from the first part about how to build this the space. So you can see actually we do have a lot of data about when we do the management of the port management. So you see we have different category. We have geospatial data. We have a set and facility data. We have a logistic and operation data. We have all the surrounding environments. We have some even some commercial and business data. So how we integrate them together. So you see, we build I always call it a integrated map, or you can call it unique map or one map. So that means we will overlap all the data together to put them together. Then you could easily to check out, to see, to do some filter, to do some searching from your layer to see the different layer. Then we also could have all of this data right here. So for example, we can load the nautical charts, we can load the facility pipelines, we can load the planning map, and also some transportation map. That is also, I think, is a very strong abilities from the GIS system. Why we need to use a commercial integrated system to connect, to integrate all of your data source. Yeah. Then we also picked some. Yeah, actually, this one is from one of our project, but I put it here to just want to show you. When we have those kind of data, we could build the port planning map. We could create the 3D scenarios. We could create the tracking map according to the timeline. Even we could connect we could create the real-time map according to the the real-time location of all the vehicles, all the cars. Then we also have a strong ability. Actually, this page is about our product, but I want to put it here to show you we have currently we have a strong ability to support the different standards of the nautical charts. For example, the S101. This is about editing. So you see, we have it's a desktop terminal which you could easily edit the data. You could prepare your map. You could create some subgroups for especially for the there's some specific standards for the nautical charts. So then you could also create the 3D view of the whole port compound, whole port area. Yeah, so that is some applications which we could provide. Then when you have this map, you could also do more applications. So this is now we will go to these 4 topics based on the 2D and 3D integrated map. So the first one, we'll see the equipment and asset management. So this is based on the 3D view, you can easily click one of the building, one of the tank. You see all the status according to the calendar, according to the timeline. And then you could also see the all the status of the equipments from the dashboard. Then we go to the ship and port cargo handling management. We could also locate the real-time location of all the ships. Then by using the nautical charts, you can easily to do some measurement in our system. You can see now we draw a rectangle, so you can easily to calculate things calculate how many ships inside this boundary right now. Okay. Then we'll also connect the AIS system, which could provide a very accurate location of all the ships. So can easily to present, to show all the locations from the system. Then we also could assemble some equipments based on the VTS or the high definition camera to do the cross validation. Then we can easily calculate the route or calculate the real time the time duration within this area, within this polygon. Okay. And then we have some management for the loading and uploading operations. Then the next part is about security management. So you can, as we said, you can easily to connect the video to show the real-time video of the camera. I think here we have an example. So if you zoom in, then you pick some camera here, then the system could show you the real-time video. Okay. Then we also have some, you can integrate some IoT equipment, some AI quality detection sensor. Yeah, the different parameters you want to detect. Then you could also involve some environmental monitoring sensor or some system. You can see I put some example here. Okay, then the last part would be port operations and decision support. So the system could always give us some good suggestion. For example, we summarize them in 4 topics: utilization, performance, cost control, investment. So just give you one example. You can easily to see from the dashboard how many assets do you have and what is the daily cost, what is the investment totally, something like that. So the system could give you some advice. So that is about digital port management. Then we'll go to the third session. Is about smart airport, because this topic is also our important direction, because all the standard is satisfied all the international standard. So we could very quickly and very fast to deploy or to achieve some project. Okay, so first of all, we can create a 3D view of the digital twin of the airport. So you can see this effect. This is also another effect in Xiamen, which is in the coastline city in China, in south of China. So according to this system, you can easily to see the layouts of the airport from 2D or 3D. Yeah, this video is a little bit long, but I would just pick some important points. So because we also use some BIM data, building information modeling, so you can also easily go inside to check all the structures. Okay, the parking area, also all the terminal, all the roads, and all the checking area. Okay. Okay. And except that 3D visualization, we could also do the flight area field operation monitoring. For example, this system shows all the real-time location of all the aircraft. You could see the different label, different tag of the airplane from the different airline. So you can easily to see the real-time location, to see it is on the runway, or it is taxiing, or it's stopped. Okay. Then we also have some functions. You see, we can have some early warning function. We can have some landing monitoring function. We can have some equipment monitoring function. Okay. And then we also have some mobile terminal which could support. You can very easy to deploy in your device. Sorry, your device. For example, your pad, your Android or iOS equipments, to see all the running status of the whole airport, even for some region. Okay. And this is a management system. You can call it a sub-management system for the aircraft, the vehicle management on the aircraft apron. Okay, so you can see this is the aircraft. This is the vehicle, the small vehicle, and the shuttle bus. You see, so the different vehicles show the different icon. Okay. Then you could use this point to show the status, whether it's in operation or it's stopped, it has some issue, or it's have some emergency thing. So it will show in red color. Okay. And also this system could provide some services for public. So you see, if we have some devices in the terminal, so could also easily to guide to do the navigation for the passengers, which you could easily pick 2 points. Then the system could tell you which is the shortest route. When you have to switch from the different terminal. Okay, so this is another effect for the how we use the BIM and GIS to achieve the infrastructure management for the airport. And we also have some subsystem for emergency management, especially for the fire emergency management. We can show all the fire valve. We can show all the system, all the valve status. Okay, if we click, it can show the dialog. And if someone's is broken, it can also highlight in the system so that it could let the management people to know, could send some people to repair. So this is some picture after we deploy our system for our clients. Then the last part will be energy management. So this part is also very important because when we talk about the energy, it always goes to some line data and also with a long scale, with a long distance. So it's very good to use the GIS system to do the management. I will show you some cases. This is our recent cases in Africa country. This is a station, an energy station management. So you can easily see we have put all the facilities, the tank and the some pipeline gallery, some pipeline and some roads, all the facilities inside. So you can easily to see the status of the tank. Also, we connect the CCTV camera, CCTV system. And the system also could show you some emergency situation, can zoom in to locate it to that point, so can easily to check out what's happened. And we also have some statistic for the operation logs. Okay. We also have this is the real-time camera monitoring. And this is how you check the status from one of the tank. Okay. And we also involved some, you see the weathering system inside, so you can easily reflect the real-time status of your industrial park. Okay. So then we also have some gas or the pipeline management system. So for example, we have some because some projects is basic, so we start from the beginning. We help, they do not have enough data, so we have to do some field collection. We help them create the 2D pipeline from the beginning. So this is all the function we provide. Okay. Yeah, this is also from one of our project. So you can see we have this it's an oil pipeline project, which includes the different oil pipeline, the truck line, and the sub line. So you can see we use different color to show. Even some is electricity line, some is power line, and some is water line. Then we also have a strong ability to show the liquid flow inside the facilities. Okay, you can see here the dynamic effect. Okay, we also have a physical reflection of all the material effect, especially for the pipeline, for any valve. Also, we have this is one of our cases for the petroleum facilities management. And after you have all of your data, you could easily to create a 3D view. So this is one of our project, how we create all the facilities for one of the oil management station. This is the camp. And we can just close the ground to see all the underground pipeline here. you can see the whole area of the pipeline. Okay. Then after you have all the base layer, you could go to some functions. For example, you could easily to do some query or SQL query you just type some conditions, the system could search. And you could do some surrounding analysis, proximity analysis, do some buffer analysis, and some geospatial analysis. For example, if you want to create a new well site, you have to pick a point here, then calculate is there any facilities which is not allowed inside this boundary. Okay, so the system can give you the highlights of all the facilities which inside this area. Then you could also have a dashboard to see all the your information like the risk statistic. Then it's about the management. We have some management for especially for the long distance pipeline. We could have some mathematical model to help you calculate how many oil you should send to other station. So we called it analysis of the supply and demand resource allocation. So this is how it have already used in some project in China for the gas or oil transformation. Okay, and then we also have a pipeline management for some emergency issue. For example, if here you have a burst, so system can help you calculate something. Yeah, later on I have a video to show you. So then by using 3D system, could also easily to measure the distance between two pipeline. Okay. Also, we have the some the geospatial checking ways about the connectivity analysis. Yeah, here is an example to show this is of our pipeline. If you pick some points, for example, this point is burst, it's broken. You see. Yeah, so now I pick a point here. Then I go to the software to calculate, to do the analysis. So the system could easily give us the feedback, the result for which area will be influenced by this accident according to the direction of the streaming. Okay, and which valve you have to close. Then we could also integrate some sensor about the environmental monitoring. Yeah, we have talked this before. Then about the power is also an important topic we need to mention, because when the factory or the oil pipeline station, the power is very important. So it could also have several power plant inside the factory. So it's very important to see all the running status of the pressure of all the electricity situation. Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay. Then we could also use the different color. It's kind of a 3D semantic map to visualize all the status. Then for the emergency management, it also could provide similar functions to highlight the personnel distribution, the key areas, and also the major hazard resource. Okay. And then for the surroundings environment, you could also use a GIS system to calculate, for example, if some strong disaster or meteorological disaster comes on, so the system could give you some early warning. Okay, and if your factory is nearby some landslide, so it could also give you some early warning if you set up some sensor on the hills. So this is also one of our project for a chemical factory, which you could also use some new technology to use the drone, use the UAV to capture all the status, all the factory. So it could help you to do the modeling, and after that, you could easily to see all the distribution of the personnel, and you could also see the indoor infrastructure, indoor facilities. Even the system could do the tracking for someone. You see here, I select a name of this person. So then I pick the date from the calendar. Then the system could show you which time he entered this area and which time he get out of from that area. Okay. Then the last part will be some sharing, because after we build the system, we do not hope that system can just use for some specific department. We want to all the people, even some public people, can access if we set up some permissions for the outside user, so the system can have the strong ability to do the sharing, even sharing by using the web services. So it could ensure the data safety for your whole database. Okay, I think that is all the content what I want to share. Thank you. So I think that's all for all the content for our sharing. So now I would like to give the stage back to you, Francis. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Supermap team. I think I saw some questions on the page, but I think Jeffrey was responding to some few of them. One of the questions, maybe you want to talk about it in detail, was, is it open source or it's commercial? I think Jeffrey said it's commercial, but can you give a little bit detail about the software, people who are interested in it?
All right, so I'm also checking the message from the chatting box. So let me see if I have some question that I can answer right now. Just 1 second. Yeah, I saw someone ask, yeah, it's a good question. It's about, can we see the ships in the Strait of Hormuz right now? So actually, this question is talking about the ability which connected the real-time location of all the ships. Actually, I also have some idea about that. So I sometimes, because I'm also kind of fans for the ships and airplane, so I do download some apps from my mobile application, from my mobile device. For example, there's one app called Flight Radar 24, and also there's an app called Marine Traffic. So within this app, you can easily to see the location of all the ships from the map. But that is you have to base on, because they have to open the sensor, the AI system from their ship. So if they do open their sensor, then also connect to the, like, to do the broadcasting to share the location of their real-time information. So we could connect it from the the international ship location system. So then you can easily to see the real-time location. Okay. And then I will pick another question. Let me just Yeah, maybe Francis, you could answer some of questions because they're still asking how to get the connection or how to get involved with us. So maybe you could add some points. Yes.
Yeah, I think we've provided some links that they will get help from the those who are interested in getting more details. Someone will attend to them. So I think that will be fine for now. Someone is asking, do you have an office in Ghana? And how can they get contact with you to the Supermap team?
Hey,
I see.
Francis.
Yes.
Yeah, hello.
This is Bo, and I'm part of the team. I'm calling
Okay.
from the United States right at this moment. I'm traveling here. I would like to address your question, the question
Yeah.
regarding open source versus commercial license issue.
Okay.
And as we all know, all commercial software were heavily reliant on open source technology. So we are no exception, okay? And however, we are a commercial software much as Esri is. And we have very competitive pricing. And the most important thing, our licensing scheme is a more traditional license scheme. Unlike Esri's licensing scheme, which is named user license, is really restrict the use of the software significantly. So the other thing, so the point I'm trying to make, I think basically two. Okay, one is our licensing is classical licensing is more affordable. The other is more affordable. The other thing is we are more standard conformant architecture, which means we are more open source, open and friendly situation. So in fact, many of the like our databases and like the APIs is all conformed to many of leveraging the open source technology, integrating together. So I hope that addresses the question.
Yeah, I think so. Thank you very much. And then
Thank you.
also, how do people get in contact with you aside your okay, I think I've seen Jeffrey provided an email. Okay, so those who are interested in getting in contact with the Supermap team, there is an email in the chat. You can copy it before the meeting ends. There's also a WhatsApp message, a WhatsApp number that you can contact. You can take it before the meeting ends. Any other question that is directly to you? I'm not sure. Does anyone has any question you want to ask so that we can ask on your behalf?
I also have one thing to announce. We will be attending South Africa, Cape Town,
Yeah.
the Intergeo event. Okay. FIG event. I'm sorry, FIG event.
Okay.
Later next month, I suppose, right? Is this the May 1st already? In your part?
Yes, tomorrow. No, it's tomorrow.
It's tomorrow. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
end of next month, towards end of next month. And we
Okay.
are one of the few platinum sponsors. So which is the highest ranking, highest, sponsor to the event. And if any of you are going there, reach out to us. We'll have a chance to show you more about what we have, because we have a team of possibly over a dozen people attending, and our CEO, myself, and our president will be there as well. So it's a very important event. It shows our commitment to the African market.
Okay.
Hope
Sure.
to see you there and reach out to us.
Okay, thank you very much. So anyone going to South Africa for the event, if you can reach out more to them.
Yes, Chair. Let me come in.
Okay,
So
sure.
we do have the local distributor Yes, Chair, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, so we do have the local distributor also in the meeting. I think Dr. Samuel Abidaku. I don't know if you would want to say a word. Yeah, so that at least they get
Yes,
to know
those who are
that
interested
with
in,
us.
yeah.
And you tell us
Okay,
your location
you,
of your
Mike.
office. Yes, probably can turn on your camera if it is safe to do so, so that they know
Oh,
you. You are the local person here.
I think I think they all know me. I'm not properly dressed, but as Lavidakun, president of LISAG, and everybody knows me that I'm GIS man. So I brought them. So I'm the distributor. Everything come to me, and you get all the support. So I am the local. I'm the local distributor. Okay. I think you know me or you don't know me.
Yes, he is also a member of the Ghana Geospatial Society, Samuel Abidaku, one of our patrons as well. So yes, he's on our platforms. We would share his I think kindly share your contact also in the chat so that they can contact you on WhatsApp or any other means. And you can give
Okay.
directions to your office as well so that they'll be able to contact you.
No problem. Thank you. Thank you,
Yeah,
Mike.
so maybe you can verbally give them direction to where your office is so that they can.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. The office is at Ajengano. It's legal near the Ghana Canada Hospital. Near the Ghana Canada Hospital. There's Low Samuels. Low Samuels. Low Samuels. Near the if you type Low Samuels on Google, it will take you there direct. Thank you.
Okay, I'm typing the Lusa Mills in the chat.
Okay.
I hope I have spelled it right. If it's wrong, please correct me in the chat. Thank you very much. Over to you.
Double L. Double L.
Okay. Okay.
And maybe you can give them my number. Because somebody says, how do we get in touch? Michael, Los Samuel send my phone. Give them my phone.
I'll type your phone number also there right now so that they can get in contact.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yes.
All right, thank you very much. It's good to know that there's a local contact.
One member also drew the attention of the House on
anyone
the
who
rights
is
and
interested.
regulations and asked that we should get them drafted and share across because a lot of people don't know what YXN is all about. If you can scroll up.
But I think, Michael, I think it was recorded. Huh?
Yes, it's recorded. We have it on our YouTube channel as well.
Yes.
So I'll put the recording.
Members. Yeah.
Yes. So those who need to get it, I'll put it in the chat as well so that you can still get the recorded version there. You can equally follow our YouTube channel.
Those who couldn't join can look at it and appreciate the presentation.
We'll post it on all our social media channels as well after the meeting so that others can equally appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, Chair, please
All
over
right,
to you.
ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Is there any other direct question to the Supermap team that they can respond to? I think this is the most important privilege. Sometimes if you have a question that, yeah.
I was asking how long it would take one to be trained with this super map.
Okay. Yodi and your colleagues, do any of you want to take that? If someone wants to be trained in the software, roughly how long will it take?
Given the person, if he has a background in GIS or raw.
Yes, sir, a background in GIS or geometric engineer.
Geometric engineer. Jeffrey, can we give them 3 weeks or 1 month? The person, if he has a background in GIS.
Yeah, I think
yes. Or
from my experience, if you do have
a background in GIS or geometric engineer.
Okay.
geometric engineer.
Okay. I think around 2 weeks.
Jeffrey,
Yeah.
can we give them 3 weeks or 1 month? The person, if he has a background in GIS.
Yeah, I think
Yes. Or
from my
Yes, Jeffrey, please go ahead. Jeffrey, you're muted.
Jeffrey.
From my yeah, sorry, my internet issue. So
Yeah, that's fine.
yes.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I think for the guy who have a jazz background, normally maybe 2 or 3 weeks
Jeffrey,
he
you're
can
muted.
master. He can master.
Jeffrey.
Okay, so in
Yeah,
2 or 3
my
weeks, you
internet.
can master the
Yes.
software if you are
Yeah,
interested.
I think
Yes, go ahead, Jeffrey. Okay, thank you very much, everyone. Thank you, Jeffrey, and your colleagues for giving us the opportunity to get to know more about your software and what you do. I'm sure a lot of people have shown interest and they would reach out to either you or your local contacts here in Ghana. And we look forward to see more people collaborating with you on different levels based on the presentation. I'm sure there would be more to show if you had more time, and we look forward to see how this contact with different people in Ghana will evolve over time. This is the continuous professional development for the Ghana Geospatial Society, and we are always open to give the platform as an opportunity for demonstration, for information sharing, for knowledge and enlightenment. And everyone is always welcome to come and then give us what would help the community to grow and for us to be more updated in what's happening in the industry. People would have more options to make choices, career choices. And we are happy to today have the Supermap team with us. And we'd like to thank everyone who was able to stay through to the end. We are also apologizing to those who could not stay consistently throughout the video. I could see some people go on and off guest because of their internet. Like it has been announced, this presentation was live telecasted also on YouTube. So you have the opportunity to go back to YouTube and watch it. It was recorded. I'm not sure where the recording would be, but I think the YouTube one would always be available for you to go and watch. So in case your internet was not favoring you tonight, or probably the presentation was too fast for you, you can have a time to slow down and then consume the content. If you have a question, I'm sure you would contact the local representative, or you probably could also put your your questions on the comment section on the YouTube, and I'm sure someone would answer you or find the right person to give you the right answer. And on that note, we would want to say thank you and have a very good evening. This is
No, Mike, Francis, I think
yeah.
I, on behalf of myself and Supermap, want to thank the Ghana Geospatial Society for giving us the opportunity to present our software program to you. We are very grateful. Thank you very much to everybody that attended. And especially to the President, Michael Nyogbe, and Vice President, Professor Larry, who also allowed us to be with you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, and you're always welcome.
Okay. Okay.
All right, then until next time, see you guys again. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.